So fire signs, you could be tapping into your creative side over the weekend, feeling curious about certain things. Maybe there is some sort of new skill that you're kind of developing or dabbling into. So yeah, I kind of feel like you are definitely feeling kind of creative. So
Disclaimer, my readings are not for the faint of heart. Must have thick skin.
with that, that's the Page of Wands. And then you also have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and then you have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. I think I called him a knight before. All right, so your overall energies, like I said, is kind of playing around with something new or something has piqued your curiosity. But that may also have been brought on by the ending of something. Maybe a relationship came to an end and this kind of like forcing you to discover a new side of yourself. Maybe your job ended and now you're just kind of playing around with some sort of ideas about what you could do next. And not only that, but I kind of feel that, you know, this could be past though. Like the fact that you're dealing with some sort of endings, or the endings of some sort of an illusions. Either way, I just kind of feel like maybe it's out of something that ended has come to life this new identity that you're taking on. Now, there's also some sort of anxiety happening. Maybe you're overthinking something, and it seems like you're starting to have doubts after initially feeling inspired or creative or confident. Then you start to overthink something. If something has happened with your job, like you quit or got fired or laid off, it could be that you're, stressing about what's going to happen or what to do next. But I feel that there could be something around the corner for you. I feel like there's probably another job offer or something else that you can do. So I feel like you'll find work again. It also could be that maybe you are tired, or initially something started off like a fairy tale and then it ended. And it's kind of forcing you to take a look at reality. You're like, okay, this is the reality of things. And it's something that you're needing to focus on or do. I feel like you are having anxiety about work, or something that you're working on, or your finances. Maybe you're just trying to figure out a creative way to make money. Also, if you're new at something, maybe you're just having anxiety and having to get into a groove or a routine. And then there are moments where it seems like you just feel kind of stuck. I kind of feel that in a household situation, something's going on where especially if you live with people or you have a partner or something. I kind of feel like you're looking at this person like, what are you going to do while I'm at work? Or why are you just sitting there and you see that I'm having an issue? So one person seems to be pretty relaxed and off to doing whatever they want while you're kind of like stuck with the grunt work. It also could be a reason why maybe you're thinking about leaving your job because maybe you feel like everybody else is playing around while you're working. Now, it also could be that someone is looking at you this way. Maybe someone feels like you aren't doing what you're supposed to do, or questioning, why you're just sitting there. So, yeah, there could be some things too that need to be discussed, and I feel like maybe somebody is holding back and or waiting for the right time to bring something up. There may be something significant in regards to an air sign and an earth sign. I don't know if you feel like these people are blocking you. I don't know if you are also having a hard time letting go of these people. Yeah, but it seems like there is something that is stressing you out after initially feeling, confident about something. I don't know, there could be some sort of anxiety about being judged as well. You might feel like people are judging you or people are keeping tabs on you and you don't know, exactly if it's good or bad, but you're just like, wow, these people watching me or looking at me. You know how you catch somebody staring at you and then you don't know if they were daydreaming about something random or if they were admiring you or if they were annoyed by something that they saw. So I don't know, it kind of seems like you might end up looking up and see people looking at you or watching you. It seems like you're also pretty focused on something. It seems like you're working on a project. It could be at work, it could be personal, but it seems like you're really focused on it. You may be trying to perfect something that you're working on, like you want it to be just perfect. Now, in a love situation, I feel that, again, like a honeymoon phase ended. Something ended, it's over. Maybe there are talks about a divorce. I kind of feel like somebody also feels like they have a target on their back for something. But yeah, maybe a fairy tale ended. And, now it's like, okay, well, now that the relationship is over, what's happening? What am I going to do? What happens next? But I also see somebody who might be like being blamed for the fall of a relationship. Like, it's possible you could be the catalyst for a breakup or like the scapegoat as to why a relationship ended. Also, if you were dating someone and they ghosted you or something weird happened and you're a single parent, I kind of feel like this person had an issue with either your child specifically, or they just have an issue with, children. Maybe this person is like, I don't see myself as a parent. or a mother figure or a father figure. And so I kind of feel like that could be one of the reasons why someone just suddenly ghosted you. And it may not make sense because you were just, you know, having fun. Maybe you're like, they liked my child, they were holding my child, they were talking to them, and then they just ended it, you know, or the relationship just ended. So how could it be my child? But I do feel like there's a small possibility that somebody ended the relationship because of children or a child. And like I said, don't take it personal because it may not have been your child per se, but just the fact that they just thought about it and they were like, I don't know that I'm ready to be, you know, a parent. Also, in regards to relationships that have ended or that's ending, it does just kind of look like there is stress about what to do next. Maybe someone now has to get a job, especially if it was only one income coming in the house, and it's like, oh, okay, now I have to find work. And also, if there was if a divorce was filed, it's like anxiety about the paperwork, and you know, it does look like there's a lot of things maybe to fill out. I'm seeing like all the papers flying around and someone just kind of like preferring to just chill. Also, if this is something that's been in a process and, you know, somebody's like, did you sign the paperwork yet? Somebody might be just like, no, I'll get to it when I get to it. And it's just like, well, what are you waiting for? You know, so it could be some sort of frustration in regards to why someone has not started on that paperwork. I feel like somebody also needs a change of scenery. So I feel that you also don't trust somebody. Somebody has your antennas going off and you're like, okay, there is some deception going on here. Like something's going on where you might start to feel like someone is stringing you along or manipulating you in some way. Someone could also be using a child to manipulate the situation or string somebody along. So like if you have children together, but one of you wants to leave, somebody might start using the child as a form of manipulation. Or if someone is trying to go out on a date and the other person is, you know, still salty or not over that relationship, they might do something like, well, you know, you need to take if you can't pick up a child, the child needs to go on a date with you. You know, it might be something like that. But yeah, something's happening where you're starting to overthink. I also kind of feel though that your mind could be playing tricks on you. Or maybe you're like, am I reading too much into this? Am I really seeing something? Is something really there? You might start asking people like, is it me? Or am I being paranoid? You might be asking for like second opinions about something. There could be a situation too where you might be questioning that because somebody might be in a relationship and you're like, okay, is it me or is this person flirting? Or like, and you're asking somebody else like, did they say this to you? Or do they put your hand, do they put their hand on you like this? Do they touch you when they're talking? Like this person keeps touching me. Like I kind of feel like somebody is wanting to know a second opinion. If you get bored at work, you might try to distract yourself. Yeah, you might be trying to distract yourself at work if you're bored. I do feel that someone's loyalty is being put to the test. If you are in a relationship, something could happen where you are maybe trying to ignore some sort of flirtation is happening. It does seem like there is some form of temptation that causes you to remain strong. It's like, okay, I'm in a relationship. I'm not going to do XYZ. I'm not going to look, or I'm not going to flirt back. But I do feel that somebody's loyalty is being tested. And if it's not happening to you and you're in a relationship, then it may be happening either to your partner or the person that you're interacting with at work. Maybe this person feels tempted by you, even if you're just like minding your own business. Like this person might feel some type of way. But I do feel like somebody is trying to figure out like what's happening. It's like, is this person flirting, or what is this here? I feel like someone is also trying to either clean up their social media or is sharing things on social media but then deleting it. In a love situation, I feel that there is someone who secretly believes that you're soulmates. Even if they're not like really saying anything. I feel like this is someone that you may have known from the past, because I feel like they're saving something of yours. Like they still have like something that belongs to you, or maybe it's conversations that they saved or screenshots that they saved, something that reminds them of you. You may have blocked this person, or they're like currently blocked. And especially if they're an earth sign or another fire sign. Could also be Scorpio though. Now I'm also seeing something that is a secret or that's private. Something is hidden or locked away. I don't know if you have something like hidden from view, but I feel like somebody is keeping something a secret. Also, your friend might give you attitude because you're still thinking about somebody or still holding on to somebody. Or you might give your friend attitude for it. It's like, why are you still thinking about that person? You might be hiding something at work. I feel like you're being watched. Somebody is watching you, maybe because they like you. If it's romantic, if not, it could just be on a professional level where someone sees you and they like you and they're considering, you for a higher position. I feel like somebody is watching you and taking notes of you, but I feel like they like you. Somebody may be debating whether or not they should extend some sort of offer to you. And you actually might have more than one person interested in you. Okay, I do feel that for somebody there is a single father that's interested in you. I feel like this person's had gone through a divorce. Yeah, and like I said, there's something that you're working on, and I feel like you're going to be very focused on it. It's like you're putting a lot of hard work into something. So I kind of feel too like there is some preparation to leave. It may be that you're having to move or someone is being transferred. Like maybe you're being transferred to a new building or a new state even. Yeah. All right, so let's pull some energy cards and then I'll do your oracle reading. All right, additional messages for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have all tied up, the thinking man, blossoming abundance, overall energy, second chakra, archangel Ariel. All right. So someone is acting shy. I do feel that there could be some sort of attraction, or maybe someone is feeling excited about something but they're acting shy. Either you could be feeling this way or someone who is wanting to approach you is feeling this way. I feel like either way you're needing to focus on your sacral chakra. Maybe you're needing to find a way to channel that energy or temper it if it's kind of out there or underactive, whatever's going on. You might need to find a way to temper that energy. I feel like you're also being creative and using your imagination. You also may be shy about something, especially going back to the main reading where maybe you have some sort of gift or talent that you're playing around with, or some sort of new skill, and maybe you're kind of shy with it. You're not sure of yourself just yet, but I feel like you're going to come out of it. If you're holding back, you don't want someone to know what you're capable of doing or what you've been working on. I feel like at some point you will, reveal whatever this is. I feel like having clarity also is going to bring in some sort of emotional security. You might feel some sort of fulfillment because you have clarity or direction. Now, it also looks like there is some opportunity opening up to you, or something's being revealed to you. If you are intuitive or psychic, or you have like premonitions and dreams, I kind of feel like something's being revealed to you, something that you were nervous about, and it actually comes into fruition. I see some sort of opportunity opening up for you, and you're going to be able to walk through it. Something also may fall into your lap, or it's easy. Something's being made easy for you. You're like, this is easy. And I feel like that's because something is meant for you. If you've been having like a lot of pent-up sexual energy, I feel like it's going to be released, like I said, or, transmuted. You also might find yourself being transparent or revealing something because it just feels like refreshing to like get something off of your chest. Your honesty could also be refreshing. All right, so let's pull your oracle card here. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, I don't know. Again, we did have that bashful or shy energy showing. So maybe this is the universe giving you permission to open up yourself or to move towards someone that you're interested in. It also could be talking about the perspective of somebody who is shy about approaching you. Maybe this is the universe just telling you that this person is getting ready to approach you because they feel some sort of security or safety with you. But yeah, I just kind of feel like either way, it's telling you to open your heart to, whatever is coming towards you, and not to overthink something. Maybe you're having anxiety because of a bad experience. And then like I was picking up on like a single parent coming into your life, maybe that could be giving you some sort of anxiety. But I kind of feel like, it's safe, to explore that connection that you're having. All right, so hopefully this has helped. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.